This video is brought to you by Crisp.
I put on the real AirPods into the fake case and I never realized it. I've been wanting to do something like this for years. A lot of you have been asking me to check out the really budget earbud side, under $15, 10 of the most popular ones, and we're gonna see if they are any good. But before we start, let's hear a message from our sponsor. Did you know that you can remove noise in your calls with the click of a button? Check this out. Can you hear the noise now? You can't? And I still sound crystal clear to you? Well, that's the magic of Crisp. You can try it out right now by following the link below. It's free and it comes with another great feature. You can also silence the noise coming from the person you're talking to, even if they don't have Crisp. That's so nice, right? No matter if someone is cooking in your house or you have to do a meeting outside in a cafe, or in my case, the cars outside starts drifting, you don't have to worry a single thing. And I say this from my real experience. Crisp is available to download on both Windows and Mac. You can use it on anything like Skype, FaceTime, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, you name it. Just click the link below, download it right now. It's free and enjoy your noise-free call experience anytime, anywhere. Thank you, Crisp, for sponsoring this video, and let's roll the intro right now. Selamat pagi! Good morning everyone, Kenneth here and welcome to my unboxing number 7. Now in this video, we're going to divide it into two parts. First is unboxing and checking out its sound quality and features and all that. And the second one is going to be the microphone test. I believe that's going to be very interesting. So stay tuned until the very end. If you're new to the channel, I usually do full reviews of true wireless earbuds like this. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Leave a thumbs up, share this video around for fun. And without taking more of your time, let's get started with the first earbuds. So first in the list is gonna be this fake Redmi AirDots. Now, how do I know it is fake? Because this is really cheap, like $5 cheap. How can someone produce earbuds as cheap as $5? First things first, I want to compare it to my real Redmi AirDots test, and let's see if we can spot the difference just from the box itself. So what we can see immediately is the Mi logo right here that already looks fake right there. Also, we can see they did make it cheaper in this, dots right here that are all the same size, but with this, they're not the same size. Taking a look at the side here, well, you cannot really tell aside from the dots again, same size right here. And to the back of the case, the fonts that are a little bit more bold, and yeah, the placements itself, the margin, the borders are not as clean as it is on the Redmi AirDots S. So the box itself, first things first, that smells so bad, like, oh my goodness. Let's check out what's inside. So no charging cable, and we also get this ear tips. You cannot really tell from the quality of the ear tips because they are fine, but you can tell from the misaligned print on this plastic. That's a really red flag right there that tells that this is a fake product. And there you go. They just, stick it whatever they like, This will never happen on a real Xiaomi product. The prints on the back there are about the same, It's a little bit more faded on the original Redmi. And you can see that they have a Xiaomi logo right here instead of a Redmi logo. Taking a look at the overall build quality, surprisingly they are very similar, but we can tell from the sound quality later on. Alright, so I originally planned to just listen to all of them and then comment one by one what do I think about how it sounds, but it seems like I need to record my impression. Starting with the fake Redmi AirDots, you can tell within the first second of listening to the music, it sounds like total garbage. Let me just listen to it one more time. It is so muddy, and the sound staging is just everything is very small in the center. Bass just covers everything, including the vocals that just sounds like you're underwater, especially in this song. It comes in with the orchestra and that sounds just so bad on the fake Redmi AirDots. Alright, the second one. This is the super popular inPods 12. 30,000 rupiah. I don't even know how to convert it into US dollars. It came with a super beat up case. And let's see, there you go. We just have inside is the earbuds themselves and also a charging cable. And look at that! Even the charging cable is for lightning. Oh my goodness, even when I plug in like this thing, it doesn't snap. What do you expect from $2, right? So here we have the original AirPods 2nd generation, and you can really tell that they made this to look as similar as possible to the real AirPods. Even the buttons are there. You cannot really check any battery indicator. There's nothing like that though. Whereas on the real AirPods, there is. Oh my goodness, even the earbuds themselves look very similar to the AirPods, even though it's slightly longer, and you can see to the side, to the front there, no wear detection. You can see the holes are even the same, but I don't see any holes down here for microphone, which is a red flag for phone call quality. Doesn't even work. We're gonna test that out, okay? This is the part that I'm really most interested in. Okay, let's hit play. Gimana, bocor banget ya? Sound is not that bad. Honestly, right? The vocals are clear, bass is kinda there, but my wife just said it leaks a lot. It sounds like a speaker that I just taped onto my ear. You probably could hear that from the recording as well. And quality control issue, that is a thing. This one sounds louder on the right side, and it is very, very imbalanced. So I guess it's obvious, but let me just say it once again. Stay away. Okay, that's gonna be it. Let's get back to Kenneth from the recording before. This is an earbud that I bought from Oppo Official Store. It's called CADE Wave-T wireless earphone. It uses Bluetooth 5.1. It has a talk time of like 2.5 to music time is 3 hours, which is not good. Honestly, I don't recommend any earbuds that has battery life under 4 hours. That was a problem with half-in-ears in the past, but right now, things like Soundpeats True Air 2 can last for up to 5 hours easily, which is good. So inside the case, there's nothing much other than the earbuds themselves as well as the charging case. Okay, the port is slightly nicer right now. We can see that there is an LED inside. I don't know if you can see it. That lights up red to tell you that, you know, the earbuds are actually charging. And the quality is actually much better compared to the soft touch plastic here. That feels super cheap, but this one feels more like AirPods at the very least with that glossy plastic, even though it comes built in with the micro scratch already. Probably you cannot see it though. But we can see that there is like an LED right here. Don't tell me that this is one of the case that if you want to charge, you have to turn it on first. And yeah, if I just like tap on the button, the LED lights off and earbuds are not charging anymore. No, I don't like this. Anyway, that's good that the case holds itself open. Even the AirPods does not do that. But yeah, let's compare the earbuds right now. And we can see that this one is much more similar right now, except that it doesn't have that wear detection sensor now. But in terms of size and anything else, you know, it's very close. Even the weight itself and the quality of the plastic, they're pretty much similar. First things first, fit. It feels like a real AirPod with that glossy plastic, but it does have touch control now. So one tap is play or pause the song. You take the orchestration of writings on a wall and completely throw away the bass. That's gonna be the sound of this thing. Okay, let's see the vocals right now. So vocals are actually pretty good on this thing, but the problem is just there's no bass. Like, that's it. There's no bass, no fun. Moving on to the next one, we have this ACOME Airdots T1. This one is from an official store, so I bet they're gonna be like decent. Alright, so there you go, and flipping over the box we see a Bluetooth 5.0 as the features there, 7mm dynamic driver. It has 4 hours of playtime, which is, like I said, should be acceptable. Okay, so let's open the box now. Ooh, we have a bolt. Ooh, we have a manual right here. We have this U-green style, pretty fancy. You see, we have this ear tips right there. Otherwise, we have this cable that has actually a decent length. Finally, we found an actually decent earbuds. So to the earbuds themselves and the case, we can see it looks pretty much super similar to the Redmi AirDots, which is probably like a clone of this thing. But this one has a more solid lid, and ooh, it's so hard to open and it snaps close super like tightly. Even the earbuds themselves look very similar to the Redmi AirDots S. Woohoo! As you can see right here, we actually have the numeric LED display there that shows the battery level 90% right now. So it is still a little bit more bassy than what I'd like, but at the very least right now, vocals seem to be clear. Just expect a lot of bass boost onto the EQ, but otherwise this is not a bad true wireless earbuds. All right, so let's move on to the next one, and what we have here is something that a lot of you has been requesting for years now, and this is the super popular Baseus Encok WM01. If you know anything about my language, Encok means this should be one of the most solid earbuds out of all the other earbuds. Taking a look at the side, we have a touch control and Bluetooth 5.0 there, and nothing much going on at the back. 40 milliamp hours of battery, that's gonna give you 5 hours of music play time. And yeah, ooh, for the unboxing experience, that is actually quite nice, but hey, it's Baseus, right? So inside the smaller box, we have the accessories, including the ear tips, which we only got. Oh my goodness, who would ever wear these like super tiny ear tips? That's like one of the smallest ear tips that I've ever seen in my life. Just like as a comparison, you can see this is the size of the ear tips that I usually use, and this is the ear tips that they provide. That is tiny. And by the way, this is the cable that came with the box. It is a nice Baseus brand USB-C cable. It looks like a mini rice cooker to me, which is quite interesting. So aside from that LED right there, USB-C at the bottom, the lid doesn't close by itself. And what is this? Probably like a rubber thing so you can grab the earbuds easier. That's a pretty cool attention to detail. Ooh, and what's cool is even this is a metal mesh, which is nice. We're gonna listen to the song once again. First impression, orchestration is pretty good. The sound staging is decent. Vocals come in front and center, and it doesn't get muddied by the bass. Now I think I have to bust out my Redmi AirDots S, and we'll see how the sound compares. Not bad. Not bad at all. It actually has a little bit more clarity when compared to the Redmi AirDots S. So wow, I am very impressed with this one. Good job, Baseus. Okay, putting that aside for now, let's move on to the next earbuds. These are the Lenovo LivePods. Now, these earbuds are highly requested. I've seen some of you asking me in the comment section, and I honestly don't really know what to start with, so I pretty much went with the most bought one. This is the Think Plus LP40 that we have, and the other one is an AirPods style half-in-ear LP2. Alright, so let's open both of them right now. So we have this manual and a charging cable that's USB-C, but not a very good quality one. And as well for the LP2, it's like a half-in-ear with a slight silicone tip there. So kinda seals your ear, but it doesn't like completely seal it. We have an LED, USB-C, Think Plus, Lenovo branding all over. And this is definitely gonna scratch over time, but so far, it's looking pretty solid. Moving on to the half-in-ear now, we have a soft-to-touch matte plastic here with a button at the back. But this time we actually have an LED indicator, and we also have some more LEDs on the earbuds as well with more Lenovo branding right there. Wow. They just can't get enough of it, huh? Okay, for the earbuds themselves, actually this is similar to the inPods. This time around, they actually put a microphone hole there. Okay, let me be honest here, the Lenovo LP2 is pretty good. It has clean and clear highs, and there is some hint of bass when the chorus starts to come in, but otherwise it's still pretty much a bass-free experience when compared to, let's say, the Apple AirPods. Let's move on to the next one now. This is the Lenovo LP40. Feels like a half-in-ear earbuds, but it does fit better because of that little rubber ear tip at the end. Oh, it does have volume control as well. That is super nice. All right, so first things first, comparing this just to the LP2, I do think the sound quality here is a little bit more bloated. So if you ask me, I probably will pick the Lenovo LP2 right here, but that's my preference, because if you like a warmer sound with less treble and more bass, then the LP40 could be the right option for you. All right, moving on to the next one is gonna be this one from USAMS, and this seemed to sell pretty well in my local e-commerce. So let's check out if these are any good. All right, so nothing much to see from the front side. That's 40 milliamp hour. That goes about 5 hours for music and 2 hours for calls. And at the back, we can see the actual product, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's unbox it now. Again, we still have this plastic tray, just like the theme of the unboxing today. For the earbuds themselves, now that was pretty dirty, but it is quite chunky. Oh, okay, the lid snaps in like that, so it won't close by itself, which is good. But the earbuds themselves now, let's check it out. Quite a little bit bigger on this side. It's also quite a bit fatter on this side. The cool thing about this is it uses a button control, even though it's quite hard to press. But as we know, button controls, especially in half-in ears, are quite rare. So again, charging cable, manual, nothing else in the box. Oh my goodness, the USAMS SY02, let me just say it right here, it is the best sounding half-in-ear out of all these earbuds that I've just tried. It's got that balance. The bass is there, I can definitely say that. And on the upper ends, it sounds just as clear as the Lenovo LP2. I'm really surprised by how good it is, which is very nice. Okay, so this one is also a brand that I never heard of before. It's called inone, but it seems to sell quite well in my local e-commerce too. So low power, high experience there. Good. Call time is about 3 hours. Music play time is about 2.5 hours. Let's check it out, right? Okay, so out of the box, we can know that this is another one of those Redmi AirDots clone. Even the earbuds are so similar to the Redmi AirDots. Check that out. But the difference here is it's got a metal mesh inside. Cool, huh? Like a lot of these cheaper earbuds, they use metal mesh. And putting the earbuds inside, I don't really see these case lighting up. Oh, but this could be one of the, what I can say, the worst quality when it comes to the lid. It doesn't have any magnets, but it actually has this hinge right here that snaps it shut. And it uses a micro USB for charging, so all right, the rest of the box is pretty much the same. We've got the ear tips, the micro USB cable, and a user manual. It goes very loud, I give them that. Okay, as far as sound quality goes, it is really not that bad. I would say it is on par with the ACOME Airdots T1, which is better than the fake Redmi AirDots, but I guess it is what you get for the price because it's still at around like $10 price if I'm not mistaken, whereas the Redmi AirDots is slightly more expensive at like 15 to 20. All right, so for the final cheap earbuds, we've got the Pro 4. I don't even know the brand of these earbuds. That's auto power on, auto pairing, touch using Siri, what? And open the lip and connect automatically. So they call it the lip here. So let's do that. Let's call it lip. Let's see what's inside the box. Actually, they don't try to make it as similar as the AirPods, probably. Like in terms of size, it is actually smaller than the actual AirPods. It uses Lightning connector, and the button at the back doesn't do anything, but it actually lights up like inside there. And also another interesting thing with this earbud is it has like, how do you call it? Like ventilation that you get on the AirPods Pro right here. Even though it's just a decoration here, it does pretty much nothing. And also this is the first time I see it, but we got a fake wear detection sensor there. It's just like a dot that they paint onto the earbuds. They even painted right here. Such attention to detail. There's a hole right here that's supposed to be the microphone. Rest of the box, charging cable. This is gonna be the Lightning one. And how do they call it Mini 4 here, but they call it Pro 4 here? I really don't know. Let's see, how does it sound? Alright, so to be completely honest with you, right, the sound quality is not bad. The bass is there, the treble is pretty clean. I would say it is even better than a Lenovo LP40, but the problem is in the quality control, because right off the bat, I can already hear the left side sounding much louder compared to the right side, which is a problem. And with these cheaper earbuds, you really don't have any kind of warranty. And another thing that's weird to me is the touch control that is not put here, but it's like the AirPods Pro where they put it on the side, but it's not a pressure sensitive one. So just tap on it to play or pause a song, which is very annoying, I tell you, because the stem is there for you to hold onto. But now it is touch sensitive and it will trigger play, pause, next song. It will go crazy whenever you are adjusting the earbuds. Alright, so as I promised, this is the part 2 of the video where we test the microphones back to back, and what you're listening to right now is the original Redmi AirDots S, just as a benchmark to compare to all the other earbuds we've just unboxed today. So let's switch to the next earbud right now. Alright, so now we are on the fake Redmi AirDots S. What do you think of the sound quality? Does it sound close to the original Redmi AirDots? This is an indoor setting where I have an open window right now, so there is some street noise coming into the factor here, as well as a small fan that I turned on. But otherwise, it's a fairly quiet room, and yeah, let's move on to the next one. Alright, so we are on the inPods i12 right now, and what do you think of the sound quality? Does it sound like complete trash, or does it sound better compared to the fake Redmi AirDots? Remember, this costs less than a cup of Starbucks coffee, which is crazy. But anyway, let's move on to the next earbuds. Okay, CADE Wave-T right now, same situation as before, indoor setting, an open window, as well as a small fan. What do you think of the sound quality? How does it compare to the previous earbuds that we've just tested? Let's move on to the next earbuds right now. Okay, now we are on the ACOME Airdots T1, and what do you think of the sound quality? How does it compare to the Redmi AirDots? And at the moment, the car starts drifting outside. It is super loud. Can you hear of that? Okay, that's pretty much it for the ACOME. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, while the cars are still drifting outside, can you hear that? Or, I mean, does it sound better compared to the ones before? This is the Baseus Encok, I have to emphasize that, WM01. So what do you think of the sound quality? Cars are still drifting. They drift for so long, but anyway, the car just stopped drifting outside, and this is a sample of how the Baseus sounds when you use it in a relatively quiet environment. Okay, let's move on to the next one now. Alright, so now we are on the Lenovo LP40, and the good thing about this is it feels like a half-in-ear. You know, it's very open. Talking with these on feels very natural, but it fits much better because it has that slight silicone tip at the very end right there. So yeah, what do you think of the sound quality? Does it sound any good? And let's check out the other Lenovo offering right now. Okay, so now we are on the Lenovo LP2. What do you think of the sound quality? Does it sound any better compared to the LP40 that comes before? And yeah, let me know what you think down in the comments below, and let's move on to the next earbuds. Okay, moving on to the last 3 earbuds. This is the USAMS SY01. What do you think of the sound quality? Does it sound any good compared to the other earbuds? I keep saying the same thing again and again. But anyway, I hope you're not bored yet. Just 2 more earbuds. Let's check it out. Alright, so now we are on the inone R701. This left side earbud just takes so much effort to take out. And one thing I have to say is the voice prompts here are very loud. They're going to shock you every time you use it. It's like, power on! Anyway, let's move on to the last earbuds. Finally, the last earbuds of the day. This is the Pro 4 or Mini 4 as written in the manual or whatever. Car starts drifting outside, so what do you think of the sound quality? Can this handle that? If not, then it's expected, you know, it's a knockoff. Anyway, that's pretty much it for the microphone test. Back to Kenneth in the previous video. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for the video. I hope this was at the very least entertaining, or if it's informative to you, leave a thumbs up because I would like to know. And please let me know what kind of improvements that I can make to this video format. If you want me to check out more like fake AirPods in the future, please do let me know. I think those will be a fun time. And ultimately, I didn't mean anything bad to like any of these companies, but I'm just here to let you know my opinion so you can make a better purchase decision. If you're interested in learning more about TrueBoss earbuds or tech in general, hit subscribe. It would really make my day. And that is gonna be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Kenneth, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.